So this is the week after my first test ride, so I've done about 150 miles on it. I'm just going to do some little bits of work on the bike. I've ordered a new sprocket, which I think will sort the gearing out. I'm going down from 48 to 44 to see what happens. That's not here yet. What is here is the helicoil set, and I thought I would just do some work, like take the sprocket off ready and things like that. But I noticed there's a little bit of oil showing underneath the bike, and woe betide, it's the two bolts that I couldn't do up, which been letting oil by, and they're missing now. So that one's now missing, and that one there is now missing. So luckily I have got some spares from the old engine, so I'm going to see if they work. And now I'm going to drain oil and do the helicoils ready for the I'm going to drain the oil, but I'm going to filter the oil and put it back in again, because it's only done 150 miles. I was going to change it at 500, so that's my job today. So for anyone who hasn't actually seen how you do this, this is a helicoil kit. Right, I've taken it off. It's that one and that one. Basically, the threads have been pulled so tight that they've pulled themselves out. And this is a helicoil kit. It's only a cheap one. Basically, what happens is you drill out the hole again, then you tap the hole, then you get this, which will wind in one of those little helicoils, which is basically a hollow. There's a hollow bolt. You're putting a hollow bolt inside to take your original bolt. You're not drilling much out, but enough to be able to put those bolts back in there to give you enough to tighten it on. Just going to show you what I mean here. So you've got your hollow thread, and it's got a little tang at the bottom there. And the reason there's a tang at the bottom there is so you can actually, it gives you something to wind against. So if you look at that, that will go inside there, catch on there, and then you wind it in like a screw, like that. And when it's in there, you snap that tang off by hitting it with probably that one. And if you can see what I mean, it's like a hollow, it's like a nut basically. See that? And that needs to be broken off, otherwise the bolt won't go in any further. It just opened the spring up. Can you see that? Hope that makes sense. For obvious reasons, I've put a paper towel there to try and stop any shit falling in the engine. And you've got to watch you don't drill in too far, so make sure the drill is not level, but level with the bike, if that makes sense. The bike's not level at the minute, so I've got to adjust that. I'm just going to try and get that swarf out. A little bit more. I've got the drill set like that on purpose, so if it hits the back, it stops. So looks like I've caught a lot of the shit in there. I've actually got a bit to turn this, but I think if it's too far in, I've got a tap and die set, and I can put my handle on there, but I've got a feeling that's too far in next to the clutch, and I won't be able to spin it. So I've got to try and use a socket or something if I can to turn it. But it's a square drive. Right, I'll find that, turn it back on in a minute. Right, so like I said, I've actually got my own set, but that's too big to get in that hole. I'm hoping I can put, probably not, I was hoping I was going to put that on there, grip it with that, and so I can get closer, but I don't think I can. That's really for that. Okay, keep looking. So I'm going to try mole grips, so I know I can get in close enough with that. Lucky it's aluminium, it cuts quite easily. So I do like one or half a turn and then go back. Just keep doing that. You can put a bit of oil in there, but I'm not sure I'm going to need it, to be honest with you. Cutting oil. Okay, I'll get back to you there when that's done. So that's drilled out, ready. I've tapped it, and now I've got the helicoil. I thread that in there like that. Now you can use a bit of Loctite on that, but I've run out, so I would have done, but I'm not going to. So basically, you thread that in there. Actually, see that, but the thread's cut, and you do it slightly below the surface. Hopefully you can see that. There you go. Now that's just below the surface now, so I need to break that tang off. Let's say it's that. Bit of a hammer. That one. Well, that's broken off in there. Yeah, I could see that. I'm going to get rid of all this swarf. Loads of it on there. Let's see all that. That would have gone inside, so get that out of the way. And it's that one. I think it's that one. Double check. No, it's that one. So I've got to do the same again on this one. This one here. I'll get back to you when that's done. Bit here to, if you wanted, if you weren't sure. I think that's deep enough. Yeah, that's deep enough. So this kit, I think it's probably less than £10. And you can see how many you get in. You get all those. You get the punch, you get the driver, you get the cutter, but you've got to say what size you want. This is 6mm. and you want to, like I said before, go just below the surface, don't have it protruding. There. Bang the tang off. Again, just get some shit out of there. And when you're done, put your kit away. Ready for next time. Now that's a cheap bit of kit worth having in your garage. Okay, so I'm going to put this back on. I'll clean the screen out. I'm going to put that back in. Okay, thank you. Okay. Right, gasket's on. Just make sure there's no crap anywhere. I'll turn that down just in case YouTube decides to stop my video, which they do. So, make sure everything is all good. I'll put a little bit of oil on that. Am I even on? Okay, now, sorry, there's me marbles. I'll get that out of the way. I'll go over that. Get that out of the way. Make sure the gasket's all good. Looking good. So I've got to put that back on there. That's the oil feed. Doesn't look clean. Some swarf on that then. Right. I won't tighten that, but I'll just get it down a bit. Right. So this is where this comes in its own. That should be set to 10 from last time, hopefully. And they just need doing in a crisscross pattern. Work my way around. .5. Thanks to Steve for lending me this one, electronic one. I've got a mechanical one, but it didn't seem very accurate. It starts at 10. This needs to be done to 10, so not much cop. There you go, look, that went up to 11. Bam. Reset that. Ten. I'm just going around checking them now. Right. Right. So now I thought I had 2 bolts for these, but I don't think I have. But I'll show you what I'll do to work out how long they need to be and no longer. I'll use this straw from a WD-40 can, put it in the hole, put my finger against it, and that will give me the length. Don't do it any longer than that for your bolt. So if I've got one, I'll cut it to length, and the same as that, which is slightly different. That's shorter again, so I need to find some that size. I need to do that up as well. Okay, let's look, see what we got. That looks about right. Probably a bit long. I need a longer one for the back one. Probably haven't got one, but right, let's see. That one wants to be that long. I've got one that long. Okay, yeah, so that's long enough. I just need to cut it down. On this one, is the right length looking at that. Yeah, so that one should be okay. Let's try that. Ooh, that feels tight. That feels really tight. I'm going to cut that down. Feels like it's too long. Okay, I'll get back to you on that. So, yeah, this one's a little bit long. I'm going to cut it down. Another lesson from my dad, he always used to say, with a hacksaw, you don't cut faster by cutting faster. Sounds strange, but what he meant was I could really go fast and it wouldn't be doing anything. It's all about the way you use the hacksaw, like on the push stroke. cut it. There you go. How quick that was. That's exactly what he meant. I'm going to file that off. Always file the end off. Give it a bit of a taper so the thread catches. Sorry if you're watching this and you're sucking eggs and you already know these things, but you could always fast forward. I noticed on everyone else's videos they say, don't forget to subscribe and hit the like button. So, if you want to do that, that'd be cool. Let's see what this is like. I've got a feeling I might have taken too much off. We'll see. No, that's good. Right, now this one. Sorry about the coughing, I think I've got COVID. Again. Ten. Spot on. This is a good set to have. Bit of everything in there. Like I said, thanks to Steve for lending me this. I think I'm going to buy one. That's that. So, that's that. That's that done now. Just a case of putting everything back together. I've ordered another sump plug washer because I couldn't. The one that was on here was damaged, so I've used a fibre washer from a plumbing, from a plumbing box basically, which isn't what you should be using. So I've ordered the proper one because I've ordered the sprocket, so I get it from the same place, from Totally TTRs. So I thought while I was doing it, I might as well just get one of those, which is why I'm not going to fill it with oil yet until until that turns up. Oh, size. That's a brake switch, if you're wondering, if you didn't know. That's to pull the spring It's just a hook basically. Yeah, so just the foot pegs and that to go on now, and put the oil in. I put the oil in, like I say, I've only done 140 miles with the oil. So what I'm going to do is, there's the oil. It may look a bit, look, that's the colour of it already. I've only done 140 miles. There were some bits and bobs in the filter, bits of gritty looking metal, which is obviously to be expected. What I'm going to do with this, I'm going to reuse it because the actual viscosity of it is still brilliant, because I've only done 140 miles. Back up, I'll put a coffee paper filter in this funnel, and I'll pour that through the coffee filter. So it'll take out all the grit and shit, but the oil itself will go through. Take a bit longer to fill up, but yeah, I'm just looking at how many litres are there actually. So there's what's supposed to be 1.45 litres, and I've got 1.4 litres in there, I think. No, that's fluid ounces. Bloody hell. Where's the litres? Pints, fluid ounces, millilitres. 145, which is there. So I'm missing that much. So there's either that much in there, or I lost it because of the leaks in the bolts that I've just repaired in the gasket. So that'll be next. I'll let you know when I've done that. That'll be the next episode.